This is Professor Hazari. I will be the course instructor for the Business Web Design course. And in this video, what I wanted to do was give you a quick walkthrough of what the course looks like and where to find the information in the course. And this will help you navigate the course very effectively so you can spend time with the content, the discussions, and the homework and submit assignments according to the schedule that has been given to you in the syllabus. So let's go ahead and look at the course environment. I have already logged in, and it'll show you your name on the top right corner. In my case, I'm showing you this as a student. That's why it's showing my name as a student. On the top bar is the home icon as well as the course that you're registered with. Now this is a cross-listed course, so the name you see over here might be slightly different. This is a combination of the ABED 4118 and Marketing 4818 course. Both of them are titled Business Web Design. So when you log in, this is the first thing that you will see on the home screen. The maintenance schedule is important, but the only thing to remember is most of the assignments in this course are due at 11:59 p.m. except for Fridays. Any assignment that is due Friday is due at 9 p.m. and this is mentioned in the syllabus, and there will be periodic announcements also, but please make a note that all assignments due Friday are due at 11:59 p.m. All assignments due on Fridays are due at 9 p.m. and there are no assignments on weekends. So that is what you need to know about the schedule. Again, the details of each assignment are given in the syllabus, so please take a look at the syllabus as well as the course deadlines that appear online. So on the top bar you will see a mail icon. If you have any mail, it'll show up with a red dot, as in this case. It may show up as a news item with this red icon. And so keep an eye on any important emails that you may receive from the instructor, as well as any news items that may come up which are highlighted as shown over here. Then the next thing is the course home. This is the place where you will get the library password. So once you click on that, it'll show you where the link is to go to the library, as well as the password that you will use. If you are on campus, you will not be using a password. It recognizes you as a university student. But if you are logging in from off campus, then you will have to enter the password to access the Galileo databases. Then you have content. We'll come back to content and discussions. We will not be using the Dropbox in this class. There are 3 tests, and you access those by clicking on the quizzes option, and it'll tell you the times that have been allocated for the test. So for example, the first test is coming up June 15th, and that is available to you for 24 hours between 12:01 a.m. and the same day at 11:59 p.m. and you have 1 attempt to take the test. So keep an eye on those dates again, make a note of it in your calendar, and when you come to when you log into the course on June 15th, you will have to take that test based on the information given in the course, and it'll tell you how much time you have as well as the chapter content that it covers. Then you have the class list option. This is available to you if you want to send your instructor an email. So if you click on class list, go ahead and click on instructors and TAs, and if you scroll down you will see my name. Just click on my name. This is the easiest way to send an email. So once you click on that name, the window opens up and you can type in any information that if you have a questions, feel free to use the email options. Please note I will reply to you only if the email comes from within CourseDen. Do not send any emails from any external email addresses, because for some reason the university email does mark it as spam and I may never see it in my inbox. The email option is redundant. I prefer to use the class list and the TAs, or you can search through all the student names if you want to send an email to any other student in class. So that covers the quizzes, the class list. We will not be using the Dropbox, and most probably you will not be using the email option also, but it is available to you should you care to go inside and send an email to any other students for some reason. The grades option lists all the assignment grades that we will be doing during the semester, and it's divided into 3 components. We have chapter discussions, and please see the syllabus, which tells you exactly how the grades are allocated. And then you have 3 assignments during the term and 3 tests. So when I grade those items, you will notice your points appear over here, and the syllabus again gives you the total points needed for the letter grades. So let me go back to course home and look at the 2 main components of the course. The news item periodically will show you any important items that are available. It will not give you a reminder for every item, so it is your responsibility to take a look at the syllabus and see what assignments are due at what time. When I go into content, this is the heart of the course. So the first thing you should be doing every morning, or when you log in first during the day, is to go under content. And I have opened up the entire course content for the whole term. So for example, week 1 goes from June 6th to 10th. If you click on this, you will notice that there are items for week 1. We have a project that runs Monday through Friday. And the first project deals with the Weebly, which is an online web service that lets you do web design. So I've given you project instructions. You would click on this and it gives you detailed instructions on what the assignment is, when it's due. For example, again, it says it's due Friday. Remember, Friday assignments are due at 9 p.m. So go ahead and review this, print it out if you like, save it on your computer, and it tells you exactly what the requirements are for this assignment, and resources are also given to you to complete the assignment. And you can download it, print it, or save it into your binder for later reference. So that is your first week 1 assignment, which is the Weebly project instructions. If you want to backtrack, go back into table of contents, and you can look at other options available to you also. So for example, you can go under course documents, and in course documents you have available to you the syllabus for this course, the web design video that I have provided. So this is just a walkthrough about the course, but information about what the course is about is given to you in this YouTube video. And we will be using APA format. It will be beneficial if you get started on this early. So go ahead and download this, take a look at it. And in this course, we also follow the 22-12 rule. And click over here. It'll tell you what that rule is. And in the past, I've been teaching this course for a few years. And in the past, students have asked me, can you give us a sample of a discussion post? And I've given you a discussion post and a response post of what students have done in previous semesters. So use this as a model to see what the expectations are for the course. And then you can scroll down and look at individual project instructions also that go through the whole semester. Now scrolling back up, as you can see, this is the area where you have to make sure you go in and look at exactly what the assignment is asking for, because it gives you not only the assignment expectations, but also how to do the assignment, the tips, as well as resources that are available that will help you with the assignment. Next is discussions. Now, discussions form a major component of this course because in web design, it is important that you learn how to present web content. And the web uses a different writing format as compared to a research paper that you may be writing in another class. And that's where that 22-12 rule comes in. Once you go in, it'll tell you what that rule is and how to format the content so that it is easy to read on the web. Part of web design deals with usability. Why are some websites more successful in other? One reason is because they provide content which is very easy to digest. And because of that, it is our responsibility as web designers to make sure that content is presented in a way that is expected by customers. So once you get into the discussion area, before you post your first discussion, I would like you to do the following. In discussions, go under settings and scroll down. Make sure in most cases you will see a reading view selected. Go ahead and uncheck that and make sure you have the grid view selected. Okay, this will help you with the discussions because there's going to be a lot of discussions in this class. It'll just help you manage those discussions easily. The next thing I want you to do is uncheck include original post in reply. What that does is when you reply to someone, you do not want their whole main post to be included in your response. So go ahead and uncheck this. And as you scroll down, make sure that threaded is highlighted, and this is up to you. So go ahead and click this on to see what the preview pane does. And what it does is when you click on a discussions on the bottom half of the screen, it shows you the first 5 or 6 lines, and that's your preference on how you want your discussions to appear. But as long as you have toggled the reading view off and the grid view on, you will see that the discussions are much more easier to manage. And if you need help on what each of these options does, you can click on this icon over here and it shows you what the discussions options on this page do. Once you're done, go ahead and save these options so that they are available to you for the rest of the course. In my case, I'm going to save this again, and it takes you back to your discussion forum. Now, the first area of discussion is this virtual water cooler, and this area is an open discussion area. As it says over here, the discussion area is not graded. If you have any general questions which are not of a personal nature, if you have found a good resource, a good website, go ahead and post this over here. And I periodically monitor it, but if it needs my response, if it deals with a personal issue, then again, I would recommend you go back to that class list option, select my name, it opens up an email window, and then you can send me an email from there. And I check mail several times during the day, so I will give you a prompt response. But if you want to share something with the rest of the class, if you have a questions that is not deadline specific, for example, don't ask me a question in the virtual water cooler for an assignment that is due 5 minutes from now. Chances are I may not see it and your assignment may be marked as late. So plan ahead. That is the key for online courses. Over here, you have your project discussion. So then you will submit your project assignments in this discussion area. Keep a note on this lock which tells you when this assignment is due. For example, it tells you that the assignment is unlocked from June 6th, which is the first day of class, and the assignment is due Friday at 9 p.m. So once you click on this, you will have to start a main post and then reply to other students also. And each day you have discussions that are due. So in this case, you will go under week 1, day 1, and on day 1, you're required to post the introduction, which is due Monday at 11:59 p.m. So as you can see, the system will update you on how many students have posted and when was the last post and how many total posts are there. So keep an eye on this, and as the semester goes along, you will see a lot of discussions appear through the 4 weeks of the course. Okay, so as you can see, the discussion area is very comprehensive, and most of the interaction in the course will take place in the discussion area. There's some advanced options also available to you. For example, it'll send you an email every time someone makes a post. You can turn that off on your own. It is not a requirement, but do keep checking regularly to interact with students in the discussion or to submit your project assignments. So that is a quick look at what the course is about. We went through the course home, where you can find the library password. We looked at the content, where all the information about assignments is given to you. Discussions is where you will submit your assignments. Dropbox may be used if there's an assignment due in the Dropbox, or if not, most of the assignments are due in discussions. Quizzes is where you will take your tests, and class list is what you will use to send me an email. And grades is where you will monitor your grades for the course. So I'm hoping that this walkthrough was helpful in understanding how the course is laid out. And I look forward to seeing your discussions, interacting with you in the course. And again, if you have any questions, go under class list, send me an email. If there's general questions, post to the virtual water cooler. Look forward to working with you. Bye.